The life story of Thomas Edison. Hello friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we bring you the amazing true story of a man who changed the world with his ideas. He was not a genius in school, but he became one of the greatest inventors in history. Because of him, our homes are filled with light. Our cities shine at night. And our lives became easier. This is the story of Thomas Alva Edison, the man who never gave up. From a small boy who asked too many questions, to a world-famous inventor with over 1,000 inventions. Get ready for a powerful journey of struggle, learning, and success. Let's begin the inspiring life story of Thomas Edison, in simple English. Thomas Alva Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in a small town called Milan in the state of Ohio, United States. He was the youngest of 7 children. His father, Samuel Edison, was a hard-working man who did many jobs to support the family. His mother, Nancy Edison, was a school teacher. From a young age, Thomas was curious about everything around him. He liked to ask questions and learn how things worked. People did not understand his curiosity. They thought he was strange and slow, but he was just different. When Thomas went to school, his teachers did not think he was a smart student. He had trouble focusing in class. He often asked too many questions, which made his teachers angry. One day, a teacher told his mother that Thomas was not good enough for school. After that, his mother decided to teach him at home. She believed in him and knew he was special. At home, Thomas learned much more than he ever could in school. He read many books and did science experiments. Thomas loved to read books about science and inventions. He read about famous inventors and how they changed the world. He also liked to do experiments in his home. He turned the basement of his house into a small laboratory. His mother encouraged him to keep learning and trying new things. She always said, "Never give up." This support helped Thomas build a strong mind and a big dream. When Thomas was 12 years old, he started working. He got a job selling newspapers and candy on a train. He worked on the Grand Trunk Railroad. While working on the train, he set up a small lab in one of the train cars. He used the space to do experiments when he had free time. He even started printing his own small newspaper, which he sold to passengers. This showed his talent for business and creativity. One day, while working on the train, Thomas tried to help a small child who was about to be hit by a moving train. He saved the child's life. The child's father was a telegraph operator. To thank Thomas, he taught him how to use the telegraph. This was a very important skill at that time. It helped Thomas learn more about electricity and communication. Around this time, Thomas also began to lose his hearing due to an earlier illness and possibly the loud noises from the train. Thomas Edison became a skilled telegraph operator. He traveled to different cities and worked in different telegraph offices. He worked hard and often at night. During his free time, he did more experiments. He wanted to improve the telegraph machine. He thought of ways to send more than one message on the same wire. This idea later helped him create better machines and tools. In 1869, Thomas moved to New York City. He was poor and had no money. He lived in a small room and continued to do experiments. One day, he fixed a broken machine in a company's office. The owners were so impressed that they gave him a job. Later, he invented a device called the stock ticker, which sent stock prices to other offices. It was a big success. He earned $40,000 for the invention, which was a lot of money at that time. With this money, he started his own company. In 1876, Thomas Edison built a laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey. This was the first research lab of its kind. He hired smart people to work with him. They did experiments and created many new inventions. Edison believed in trying again and again until something worked. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His lab became famous, and people called him the Wizard of Menlo Park. One of Thomas Edison's most amazing inventions was the phonograph. It could record and play back sound. When he first showed it to people, they were shocked. They had never heard anything like it. This invention made Edison very famous. He became a well-known inventor around the world. People started to believe that Edison could invent anything. Even though the phonograph was amazing, Edison had a bigger dream. He wanted to invent a light bulb that could be used in homes. At that time, people used candles and gas lamps. They were not safe or easy to use. Many inventors had tried to make a long-lasting electric light, but no one succeeded. Edison believed he could do it. Edison and his team worked day and night. They tried many different materials for the light bulb's filament. Some worked for a few minutes, others for hours. But Edison wanted it to last for days. He tested over 6,000 materials, including cotton, wood, and even hair. After thousands of tries, he found the right material, carbonized bamboo. Finally, in 1879, he made a light bulb that lasted over 1,200 hours. It was a huge success. After inventing the light bulb, Edison wanted to bring electric light to every home and street. He built the first power station in New York City in 1882. It gave electricity to homes and businesses in the area. For the first time, people could use electric lights instead of candles. The world began to change. Cities became brighter, and life became easier. Edison had truly lit up the world. Edison did not stop with the light bulb. He continued to invent many other things. He improved the telephone and made better batteries. He also created a motion picture camera, which was the beginning of the movie industry. His team invented over 1,000 things. Edison believed that invention was 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. This meant that success comes from hard work. Edison was not just an inventor, he was also a businessman. He started many companies, including General Electric, which is still a big company today. However, he faced strong competition. One of his biggest rivals was Nikola Tesla, who worked for him at first. Later, Tesla left and worked with George Westinghouse. They had a big battle over which kind of electricity was better, Edison's direct current, DC, or Tesla's alternating current, AC. In the end, AC became more popular, but Edison never gave up. Thomas Edison got married twice. His first wife was Mary Stilwell, and they had 3 children. After she died, Edison married Mina Miller. They had 3 more children. Edison loved his family, but he also spent most of his time in the lab. He worked long hours and sometimes forgot to eat or sleep. He once said that he could sleep only 4 or 5 hours a night. In his later years, Edison continued to work on new ideas. He worked on rubber, mining, and even building houses with concrete. Some ideas failed, but Edison never felt sad about failure. He said that failure taught him more than success. He also became friends with other great minds like Henry Ford and Harvey Firestone. They often traveled together and talked about science and invention. Thomas Edison died on October 18, 1931, at the age of 84. His death was a big loss for the world. People everywhere honored him. In the United States, lights were turned off for 1 minute to remember him. Edison's inventions changed the world. He made life easier, brighter, and better. He showed that with hard work and never giving up, anyone can achieve great things. There are many lessons we can learn from Thomas Edison. He showed us the power of hard work, curiosity, and patience. He failed many times, but he never gave up. He kept trying until he found success. Edison also believed in teamwork. He worked with many people and shared his success with them. He showed that science and invention can improve people's lives. Edison was a man ahead of his time. He imagined a world filled with electric light, recorded music, and moving pictures long before others did. He believed that anything was possible. His mind was always thinking of new ideas. He once said, "The best way to predict the future is to invent it." That is exactly what he did. Today, we still remember Thomas Edison as one of the greatest inventors in history. Schools, libraries, and streets are named after him. His labs have become museums. His story is told to children around the world to inspire them. Thomas Edison's light still shines in our homes, our schools, and our hearts. He showed us what a dream, combined with hard work, can do. Thomas Edison gave light to the world, but more than that, he gave us a lesson. He showed that we don't need to be the best in school to be great in life. We only need hard work, big dreams, and the courage to try again and again. Edison once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up." The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. His life proves that one person, with a strong will, can change the world. So, what did you learn from Thomas Edison's story? Tell us in the comments below. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories in simple English. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss our videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story.